this morning. It was Cinco de Mayo and 5th day of May and Monday all roped in together. We are live in the PZTV studio. It's a great day. I got a lot of surprises up my sleeve for y'all today. So much fun. We're going to be talking about coconut this week and all of the things. So kind of an exciting show planned for everybody. And of course, it wouldn't be a show without a ton of coconut-centered things and all of that. So you guys know the drill. If you are just tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from, how things are going and all of that. Like I said, happy Monday. How did Monday sneak up on us? I feel like it was just Friday. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing? Hi, Nanette. How's everybody doing today? You guys doing good? What are you doing on this beautiful Cinco de Mayo day? What are you guys doing? Is anyone having chips and salsa and all of the things? Just out of curiosity. Okay, hold tight just a second. I am good. You're shopping? Okay, good stuff. Welcome on in. So I'm Beth Hanner, and I am live Monday through Friday in the PZTV studio, always talking about headache-friendly fragrances, exactly that sort of thing. All right, let me making sure. Let's see. All right. Just making sure I'm not missing out on any comments. I don't know what Saul's talking about. All right. Hi, Tamika. How are you doing today? Hi, Lindsay. Hey, Julie. What's happening? Good to see. No, I don't know about any sneak peeks. I don't know. Now, you guys know that I always like to talk about gonna have some Mexican food for lunch. Awesome. I always love to talk about the next day's show. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Hold on just a minute. Okay. All right. Posted Vasico Mayo blend. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Posted, what kind of blends did you come up with, Mr. Kyle? Was it good? Your mom joined with oh my goodness. All right, I forgot all right, let me hold tight just a second. I got some people over here on the Book of Faces. You're in Peoria on vacation for some dirt track racing. Fun, Heidi. Lori says hello from Michigan. Joyce says she's a consultant in Branson. Good to see you. Hi, Denise. I love it that she joined. That is so fun. I love it, love it. I'm going to make sure I don't miss any. Hey, Sherry, what's up? Hey, Geraldine. Hey, Nancy. A Vernon vacation right now, and my burners smell. Oh, you're burning it, and my burners smell so good. I love that. Awesome. Hi, Harley. How are you today? Good to see everyone. Yes, happy Cinco de Mayo. All kinds of good stuff. It's going to be a great day today. So this week, to be honest, if you guys tuned in with me last week was incredible. It was so much fun. We talked and we embraced the entire fragrance family of lavender. And we talked a lot about where lavender originated from and what it does for us and all of the things. And we also talked about moms, right? Well, thank you, Harley. And how we embrace moms here at Pink Zebra Home, right? And so moms were the focus. Moms are always the focus the entire month of May. We have Mother's Day on the horizon. And if you are new to Pink Zebra, we totally embrace and give back to moms here. That is part of our Heroes program and all of the things. So that was kind of what you missed. So this week, though, we have a different twist, right? So this week, our entire fragrance focus is coconut. And thank you for that. And it happens to be one of my absolute favorite fragrances that we have in the line. So definitely it's going to be an incredible week. And you know, it's funny because I love coconut too, Donna, for so many reasons. I started digging around and taking a look at everything that we had that was coconut centered, and so forth. And here at Pink Zebra Home, we clearly love coconut because we had so many products. As a matter of fact, I was telling our marketing manager, I didn't have any idea how many products that we had that truly embraced coconut. So that is the fragrance focus this week, and then some and so forth. So I love it. If you are new to Pink Zebra, before we really dive in to some of this coconut talk and some of this Cinco de Mayo talk and all of the things, I want to hear from you if you just joined the team, or if you if you're brand new to us, I want to hear from you in the comments, because we had an incredible, exciting weekend where we welcomed a lot of new consultants. All the kinds of good stuff happened up in here. So if you are new to us, let us know in whatever way you are, and all kinds of stuff. So let's talk on coconut. If you're a fan, let me know. Either eat, use, smell. I know there's coconut is in a lot of things, right? And I'm going to give you some education on that throughout the week as we go. Tomorrow is PZTV, right? The primetime show will be at nighttime, so I won't be live during the daytime, but we're going to definitely embrace coconut. So your origin, your botanical and origin facts, and maybe you guys chime in. If you have a favorite coconut fragrance, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Okay. Cause it's definitely, you love it over there. I love it. Yeah. Cause it's one of my favorites. So your origin. So it is not a nut. How about that? Right? So despite its name, coconut isn't a nut, but rather a drupe or a stone fruit. It's similar botanically to peaches and cherries, which is interesting, right? Oh, that's so exciting. Lots of good stuff. I need a true coconut only scent. Okay. All right. Stick around. Buoyant seeds. Coconuts can float thousands of miles across oceans. This one blew my mind. Thousands of miles across oceans, sprouting new trees wherever they wash ashore, which is how they naturally spread from island to island. Ancient origins. DNA research indicates that coconuts originated simultaneously in two regions, Southeast Asia, okay, and the Indian Ocean Islands, rather than spreading from a single location. Fun fact on coconut. I love that. Looks like we've got some people that are receiving bags. I love it. Isn't that wild that it could float? I found a coconut out of the Gulf of Mexico when I was on vacation. How about that? As a matter of fact, this week also, we're going to embrace vacation, because that's the first thing that I think of when I go on vacation. I typically like a good beach vacation. I don't know if I'm in good company or not, but when I think of coconut, that instantly reminds me of vacation and all the places that I've traveled that have coconut, right? So it's definitely a crowd favorite. It looks like we had a lot of people join. I love it. Definitely. All right. Here's my board. So if you see me look to the right, I'm going to talk about some of the other things, because I did do a lot of research on this, so you guys have this information. All right. So it also comes, coconut, actually, the actual coconut fruit, right, comes from the inner flesh and oil of the coconut, right? The coconut fruit. So of course it's the white part, right, that's on the inside. It's rich in medium chain fatty acids and lauric acid, luxurious in the personal care line. I don't know about you, but every time that I smell something that has coconut, like I said, it takes me on vacation, but it also immediately takes me to body care line, right? Or to just self-care in general. Last week we talked a lot about lavender and relaxation. Definitely coconut gives me like all of the good perfume vibes. It's definitely one of those fragrances, right? A lot of aromatherapy. So, right, we have another fragrance as aromatherapy. The scent of coconut is associated with comfort, warmth, and tropical relaxation. Definitely. Can I get a hallelujah? Right? Absolutely. It's from native to coastal tropical regions such as the Caribbean, Polynesia, and Southeast Asia, which we just said. Jamaica, I've been there. Anyone else been to Jamaica and the Bahamas? I've been there as well. Definitely coming from there. They're also used in both culinary and cultural traditions, and of course the spa. Nothing better than smelling coconut whenever you are at the spa. Pure coconut. Lisa says she likes that. Absolutely. Lots of love for coconut up in here on the Book of Faces. I love it. Good, good, good. All right. Let's see here. And we're loving it that we get bags. I love it. There's so many. There was a lot of good recipes and so forth that we pumped out last week. So hopefully some of y'all were able to get some of those bags. That was good stuff. Benefits of using coconut. If you are just tuning in, we're really embracing coconut this week and all the benefits of it. The fragrance benefits would be a reduction in anxiety. How about that, right? I didn't even think I did a little bit of tying in of coconut last week with the lavender. So, we did kind of tie those in. So it does reduce anxiety. It evokes nostalgia, lowers your cortisol, and it gives the moms like a chance. So embracing those moms, to kind of press pause. How about that, right? I think a lot of times, thank you for that so much. We just need to press pause and take a deep breath, as moms. And it's kind of one of those fragrances that does that. How about that? So good. So good. All right. A coconut palm tree. How about this? Okay. Anyone have a coconut, a palm tree in their backyard? Just out of curiosity too. A coconut palm tree can live for 80 to 100 years. How about that? So cool. And then a fun fact with it is that it's often called the tree of life because nearly every part of it is useful. Food, water, oil, fiber, shelter, and fuel. I know, right? So many amazing things with coconut. Hold tight just a second. Definitely. I love it too. It is one of my favorites. Let's dive into it. Today happens to be Cinco de Mayo, right? So we're definitely going to embrace no palm trees here in Colorado. I understand. I used to live in Illinois, so I get it. It's so funny because when I came down here, that was the first thing. I was like a kid, I was on vacation, and they're just everywhere down here, because we're in Houston and it's tropical, right? We're not far from the coast, and I was just taken back because I wasn't raised with them. So I had to, go on vacation to see a palm tree. And now I live here. And so I see them all the time. So definitely understand that. All right. The first recipe that I'm going to give you guys, it does have a hint of coconut in it. So we're going to start off with some of these coconut fragrances. Of course, today we're embracing coconut scented sprinkles. So you will see a lot of these recipes have coconut themes as well as Cinco de Mayo themes. I thought we would just kind of rope it all in together. And so forth. Definitely no palm trees in Wisconsin. Hey there, Harriet. How are you today? Good stuff. All right, we're going to talk about one of my favorite fragrances. This is Tropical Sun Shower. Okay, so that's the first fragrance that we're going to do some blending with. Tropical Sun Shower has notes of pineapple water, warm breeze, and coconut cream. So that is my first fragrance. This is one of those fragrance. Oh, coconut. Yes, absolutely. That has a very gorgeous, it has a very pretty coconut smell, and it's at the tail end. But I like the pineapple that is mixed in with this. This is a very, very nice fragrance. So Tropical Sun Shower originated on a while ago, originally came out, but also we brought it back for a vault show. So this is definitely the first fragrance that we are going to talk about today. Second fragrance is Orange Mango Mai Tai. You never know what might come up on a show the day before primetime show. No promises. No promises. You guys know I have a big mouth, so stick around. That sort of thing. All right. Orange Mango Mai Tai. All right. So let's see here. Notes of orange zest, mango, pineapple, and hint of lemon, and a bit of rum. All right. So we're going to go with that fragrance. This one actually has 5 different fragrances in it. Cherry BOMB, tart cherry, tropical pineapple, and sugared citrus. Next fragrance. And we got 2 more. Kiwi Melon Air Care Plus. This one came out on a vault show. I'm going to give you this one. So Kiwi Melon Air Care Plus, fresh kiwi, watermelon, and citrus. And your last fragrance is strawberry, fresh, sweet strawberry. So you guessed it, friends. This is my Cinco de Mayo blend. So that is what we're starting off with. I wanted to give you guys some blends that I thought were appropriate for the upcoming week today and so forth. So Cinco de Mayo blend. So we're going to blend in my blending bag that I have here. Somebody will get this fragrance. Tropical Sun Shower is gorgeous. It's a very, very pretty. It's got a gorgeous pineapple coconut smell to it. And then that middle note is that warm breeze, and it's a beautiful color as well. So definitely good stuff. Kim, I just am giving my first fragrance recipe, and we are talking about coconut this week and embracing coconut. So that is what we're doing. Thank you for the shares today. You guys are so fun. Thank you for that. That helps us out a lot, definitely. Anytime you guys can share. All right, so Cinco de Mayo, first recipe that I wanted to give to you. Melissa, we would love to welcome you. It looks like Melissa is over watching on pinkzebrahome.com. You should do that. I love that. Okay, let's see here. All right, so we're going to start off mixing up. This is Cinco de Mayo. We've got 5 guys. Seriously, look at this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. First Cinco de Mayo blend I have for you is Cherry Bomb, and I've got some Tropical Sun Shower. Are we not on the, we are on the TikTok today. Yes, we are. If you head over there, Chris, you should see us. We are live right now on the TikTok. Yeah, definitely are. So, all right. So first up, I've got fresh sweet strawberry. I've got Tropical Sun Shower. I've got orange mango Mai Tai, Cherry Bomb, and Kiwi Melon Air Care Plus. First fragrance. Yes, very, very pretty. This is in honor of Cinco de Mayo, so lots of love for this one today. In case you missed it at the very beginning, I was talking about coconut, and I gave some fun facts. We're really going to embrace coconut. That it's one of those fragrances that I think most people like, right? It kind of takes you back. It's very nostalgic. It's very recognizable. So we are embracing it this week and all of its benefits. It's a very, very, very good fragrance. So. Chris, let us know if you're having problems, because I can see us right now. We are live on the TikTok, so hopefully you're not having any problems. All right. So that was your first blend. Pink Zebra Home will try to post these. I don't have a board for y'all today, so if you are just tuning in, you're going to have to definitely write these down. So we have Tropical Sun Shower, Kiwi Melon Air Care Plus, Strawberry Orange Mango Mai Tai, and one more. This is Tropical Sun Shower. So yeah, Orange Mango Mai Tai. This is Cherry Bomb, Kiwi Melon, Tropical Sun Shower, and Fresh Sweet Strawberry. So definitely a great fragrance for sure. You just had to restart your TikTok. Okay, good. All right. So lots of love for that one. Definitely the first recipe. Hi Terry, how are you today? So hopefully you guys had a great weekend. I hope anyways. And so forth. I feel like the weekend went so fast. It was so beautiful here in Houston. So gorgeous. Well, technically Missouri City, but for those of you that know, Houston, close enough, right? All kinds of good stuff. We're going to leave this orange mango Mai Tai out. In case you are just tuning in, we've been talking about coconut. It did smell amazing. It's definitely a good one. So yeah, we're speaking on coconut and all the benefits of coconut and how, it's definitely a nostalgic fragrance. Takes us back. A coconut palm tree can live for 80 to 100 years. I shared in the very beginning, just so everybody is on the same page, a lot of fun facts about it, that they can float thousands of miles across the ocean. That one just really boggled my mind a little bit. Can you just imagine being, somebody said they were on vacation and they saw a coconut in the water, which is so cool to me. So definitely. The weekend was a 30-minute break of the week. It just went by so fast. Yeah. What's nice though is, okay, so we'll pretend with me today, Cinco de Mayo Day. Grab your coconut fragrances. If you are wanting to shop, I do have most of these fragrances are pinned up. If you are on watching and shopping from pinkzebrahome.com, you can see all those scents there. So that's definitely the place to go and the place to tune in and so forth. So his and hers is, those are two really great fragrances that haven't been around for a little while. You never know on a vault show. Definitely have to tune in. All right. We're going to start off with some orange mango Mai Tai. So I'm going to give you guys some more coconut inspired fragrances and we're going to talk about them as we do it. If you are new to Pink Zebra, welcome on in. What I am doing is I am mixing up some recipes, right? Here at Pink Zebra Home, we pride ourselves on the ability to customize our own blend by mixing. And that is what I'm doing today. So here I have orange mango Mai Tai. These are soft soy wax sprinkles as well. You've got notes of orange zest, mango, and pineapple. And we are going to mix in some pink pineapple. This is the epitome of vacation. Holy moly, you guys. If you have never experienced pink pineapple, you need to do yourself a favor. It is everything and then some. It is fantastic. Gorgeous notes of pineapple, mango, and coconut, and it is just spot on. So that is our coconut highlight fragrance. And then we're going to grab another one. I thought I had it back here. Shoot. Guess I don't. Caribbean daiquiri. Let me see here. Hold on. All right. Let me go I'm going to run to my office real quick. I'll be right back. I think I've got it and I just didn't bring it in. All right. I found it. It's the benefit of having an office close by, right, friends? You're fine. Okay. All right, so we're gonna blend up this recipe. Sorry about that, friends. All right, Caribbean Daiquiri was my third fragrance. So this fragrance is lime and the coconut. Today is your 7th wedding anniversary. Oh my goodness, that's awesome, awesome. All right, so this is like lime and the coconut. So this has a little bit of a coconut smell as well. Caribbean Daiquiri, gotta love this fragrance. So we are calling this Coconut Lime Margarita. Definitely another appropriate recipe for Cinco de Mayo, right? And all of the things. So again, orange mango Mai Tai, pink pineapple, and Caribbean Daiquiri, coconut lime margarita. If you are just tuning in, we're talking about coconut. Hi, Hannah. How are you today? And all of the benefits. Let me ask you guys this. If you could go anywhere on vacation, like anywhere tropical, like when you think of and I'm talking beach vacations. So when you think of tropical beach vacations, where would you go and why? Like, where are you wanting to go? I am great. Let me know in the comments. I'm just curious. We're going on vacation. Where are we going? Where's Paisley going? Where are we going whenever you think of coconut fragrances, beaches, any place tropical? What is your first place that comes to mind? Let's see. So Lisa says she went away to the east coast of Florida for her best friend's 50th birthday and they had a great time. Oh, no. You're in the hospital. Oh, okay. Oh, Fiji. Oh, Amy's going big. Amy says, I'm going to Fiji. Fiji or Hawaii. Okay, Cancun, Bora Bora. I would love to go to Bora Bora. Let's go, Harley. Punta Cana. I've been to Punta Cana. It is beautiful. Definitely highly suggest it. Cancun is gorgeous as well. Hawaii is on the list. Where are you guys wanting to go? You would like to go to Hawaii? Yeah, Hawaii is definitely one of those. I love Hawaii is definitely one of those that I want to go. Bora Bora, I know. Bora Bora would be so pretty. My brother and sister-in-law went to Bora Bora and they did the whole, speaking of tropical, right, and places that you go, they did one of those huts where they're like on the ocean where you actually sleep. Let's start packing our bags. Oh my gosh, I would love it. This is okay, friends. This is good. So this is called Coconut Lime Margarita, right? So you have orange mango Mai Tai, pink pineapple, and Caribbean Daiquiri, all Puerto Vallarta. I would love to go on that. We are going on a Caribbean cruise for our 50th anniversary. Gulf Shores, Hawaii, all kinds of good stuff. All right. Definitely all kinds of good places. I think, when I think of vacation, like I said, I always think of tropical. I love the beach, and that is just my idea. I don't know. I was raised where it's cold, and then not in the summertime typically, but in Illinois you get a lot of snow. So the idea of going where it's cold for vacation isn't vacation to me. I like to go where it's nice and warm. Bora Bora would be wonderful. I think that would be so fun. I had a gorgeous vacation. We went on Mexico. I love Mexico. Mexico is beautiful. Caribbean, my jam. The water. Bahamas has the prettiest water I've ever seen. By far the prettiest blue. As a matter of fact, when I think of coconuts and Bahamas and all the things, this tropical sun shower, the color of this is the color of the water in in the Bahamas. I just, and if you've been, you know what I'm talking about. Like it is the prettiest water I've ever seen. It absolutely, it just doesn't even look real. And you know, you see it and you're like, this is unreal. It is so pretty. So definitely there. I also, am a large lover for when you think tropical for the Florida Keys. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's in the States, you know, so forth and so forth. All right. So, you know, coconuts though, like I said, they typically remind me of vacation, but there's a lot of benefits to them. So when you are purchasing, the reason we started doing this education piece, and we started it actually last week, was because we wanted you guys to really know, when you purchase a product for Pink Zebra, what it does and why, right? Not only does it smell good, but here's the benefits of purchasing it, or maybe why we would use that in a said product, right? So that's kind of what we did. You want to be a Bahama mama? Me too. That's why we started, you know, last week on lavender, right? Who would have thought all that information on lavender and all the benefits of it? Not only does it smell good, but all of those things. You know, David Hogue came on Friday and he talked about the benefits of lavender. And you know, who would have thought there's 450 types? I didn't know that. So this is kind of what we want this direction to go. So we're really speaking, what I just gave you was a margarita blend. So this is coconut lime margarita. I thought it was appropriate for Cinco de Mayo. So coconut lime margaritas, pink pineapple, Caribbean daiquiri, and orange mango. All right, so I'm going to shift gears and we're going to continue to talk on coconut fragrances. In the event that you, oh wow, we have another one with orange mango. Okay. In the event that you place an order today, come on and let me know. I always love to hear from you, like what you guys are ordering and that sort of thing. So definitely, looks like Kim placed an order. Let's see what Miss Kim got. Good stuff. And I am going to be putting bags in orders today in case you do place an order. So let's see here. So yeah, definitely always a good chance to get some stuff. All right. So I asked you guys, where you would want to go on vacation. Let's see what we got. We got Jamaica, Bora Bora. We got Gulf Shores, Alabama. Let me make sure I'm not Debbie says I can't go to too many hot places. Okay, let's see here. Video, you saw the video? Yes, let's start packing. Definitely all the things. Bali, Fiji, Cancun, Punta Cana. Where have I all been? Let's see. I have been to Costa Rica on vacation. I have been to Panama. Both those places, Costa Rica was really, really hot, but beautiful. Very tropical. Welcome on in. Yeah, go home or to the lake. I like the lake too, you know. The lake doesn't typically, where I live, doesn't have coconuts. But it's a place of relaxation. It's all kinds of good stuff. Yes. So you were supposed to get a bag. Oh, Miss Amy. Oh, I don't know what happened with that. Okay, I'll have to double check on that for you. I apologize for that. So sometimes, I know there were a few that we had some issues with last week. So hang in there. Okay. Let me see here. Maybe, Pink Zebra Home, could you take note of that just so we know? I could double check on that just so I have that and so forth. Darlene, hey, how we doing today? You honeymooned in Mexico and I'd surely like to go back. Absolutely. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. All right. So we're going on vacation. So I think we need to talk about vacation, right? So if we were going to talk about vacation, what more perfect day to have, than a vacation fragrance? What do you guys think? I think we needed a vacation fragrance. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this scent. Okay, because it's called vacation, right? And so how fun is this? So you have notes of salted citrus. I'm going to give it a second. I'm going to talk about fragrance vacation. Vacation. Okay, all right, just getting props. Salted citrus, apple with beach musk. All righty, you guys. So how fun is this? How fun is this? Tomorrow, this might be a sneak peek for those of you that are not catching what I'm putting down. All right, y'all. Okay, you know I can't come on here not do sneak peeks, even though we're talking about coconut and all the things. I'm definitely going to be doing so. Yes, thank you. This was my favorite scent for it. Okay. So we cannot have a show, right, that is all centered around vacation. And we promise you guys this is going to be beach themed. Actually, you're catching it. Okay, good, friends. The entire month of May is totally my jam. So listen, if you guys like beach themes, if you like coconut, if you like things that just hands down smell good, this is going to be the show for you tomorrow night and the month of May, the entire month of May. So all kinds of good stuff, right? So who's excited? I'm excited. You excited? Okay, we're all excited. All right, so vacation, salted citrus, apple, and beach musk. This is named perfectly. This definitely gives me all of those fragrance feels. Like it's perfect, spot on. Salted citrus, apple, and beach musk. Oh my goodness, this is like a really luxurious, it's definitely beachy. So if you are somebody that goes skiing, this is not going to be your idea of vacation. You're more like, pines and so forth. This is going to definitely be one, like, you're going to love it. Okay. So what I'm picking up with this, and we're going to explain a lot more tonight on the live, but you've got a very strong citrus note on the front. And some of you probably already know what this smells like. And so I know there's a lot of love for this one already. But we have salted citrus. Your second note is apple, followed up with that beach musk. I very, very slightly do I pick up apple. It's not, and it would be a very light apple. Yeah, it's very pretty. So a lot of you already know how awesome this one is. So definitely coming to a live near you. So if the primetime show, you are going to be tuning in. You're definitely in for a treat. Tomorrow we're going to talk about vacation and all the things. Super excited for that one. So, all right. Keep it coming. Hang out with me. I'm not done. All right. So we're going to be talking about vacation and everything that embraces tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm really excited about tomorrow's show. I know I told you all. We have a lot leading up to that. There's just a lot of excitement. I've got a new friend, so hopefully that's going to be hosting with me. Hopefully y'all will welcome her with wide open arms. Her name is Shannon, and she is from Dallas, right? So Shannon Powell is her name, and she'll be introducing herself to y'all. I'm very excited to have her, so lots of fun stuff. She comes with a lot of expertise and a lot of fun. So she's just going to come hang out with me, and we're going to talk about Pink Zebra tomorrow night, that sort of thing. So hear me out. You need a throwback AC show drop. Ooh, oh, that is a good idea. I love it, Brianna. Keep those ideas coming. So a lot of love for vacation. All right, good. I'm hoping that you guys are happy about this one. So we can't talk about Cinco de Mayo, vacation, coconuts, all the things, without a Fiesta fruit punch. So this next recipe I'm calling Fiesta fruit punch, and it is exactly that. This is for those of you that like a very good, strong smelling tropical fragrance. We have notes of orange, lemon, and pineapple inside this Hawaiian citrus, and we are going to mix it with a little bit of orange mango Mai Tai, which has your orange zest, mango, pineapple, and a hint of white rum. So definitely a vacation fragrance. We could take that vacation smell and it would actually mix really well with these. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night. You guys know that I'm going to have a ton of fragrance recipes for you on Wednesday as well, mixing from what we launch tomorrow night. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be, you will have a board for that. So definitely, so we are calling this Fiesta Fruit Punch. It is in the season of Cinco de Mayo and that sort of thing. Yes, definitely a great recipe. Cocoa mango has coconut. Amy, I can't, I definitely can't. Justin, we just had one. We just had one Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I believe. We just had a big special. You should, we would still welcome you. You should come aboard. When is the next PZTV? So tomorrow night we have our primetime show, Miss Katie. This is also called PZTV, this here during the daytime, but I think you're probably referring to the nighttime show. That's at 6 p.m. Central tomorrow night. It's going to be lots of fun. There's an incredible show planned out, so definitely stay tuned and so forth. Yes, this is very fun. Oh, gosh, this is citrus all the way through, but very tropical, very, very, very good. Very good. All right. Lots of love for this one. and you know, this Hawaiian citrus, I talk about it all the time, and I'll probably talk a lot about it. We do have a show that's going to be devoted to this fragrance category a little bit more, but it blends beautifully with lots of things. So Fiesta Fruit Punch, how fun is that? Lots of love for this one. Definitely. If you are just tuning in, we have talked about coconut. Coconut is the focus today and what it does for us, everything, so forth. All right, so I gave you some fun facts on coconut. It's the scent associates with comfort, warmth, and tropical relaxation. I think coconut is gorgeous mixed in with vanilla. Like if we wanted to take it like that route too, we could mix in maybe a little of that oat milk and almond. Would be really pretty that we did have. I have Tiki Beach back here. I think we're going to mix with it after a while. This has more of a creamy coconut smell to me. Its front note is woody coconut, but if you're somebody that's looking for more of a traditional coconut smell, this would be right up your alley. Lots of good stuff going on with that one. I really, really love it. All right. We also have Pineapple Fiesta. I'm going to pull out here in just a little bit. That Pineapple Fiesta is the scent of the month for this month. Definitely a wonderful fragrance. So let's pull that one out next. In case you missed it, I'm calling this Fiesta Fruit Punch, Hawaiian citrus mixed in with a little orange mango Mai Tai and all of the things. Definitely a very good fragrance. All right, let's move on. We are going to make another one. All right, like I said, we're kind of lumping this today all in one. So we have a little bit of PZTV Primetime Talk. We have some coconut education because it's the first day of the education week of coconut, in addition to Cinco de Mayo. It's a big day today, right? It's such a big day. I love it. And also, happy birthday to my daddy as well. He is the big 7-0 today. So I know my daddy's birthday. Yes, he's a Cinco de Mayo day. So happy birthday to my dad. And all kinds of good stuff. So we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fun stuff, right? Party in Pink. We're talking about vacation as well. If you have a vacation spot that coconut takes you to, let me know in the comments. Or if you've already been, or a place that you're aspired to go, wherever that case is. Lots of Hawaii, definitely. I am great, Ashley. Good to see you. Lots of Hawaii people wanting to go to Hawaii. This next one I'm going to give you is called Party in Pink. Party in Pink. All right, so we're going to go with Pineapple Fiesta, which is the fragrance for the month. So speaking of coconut, coconut takes you to Florida. Yes, it is wonderful. Florida is wonderful. Pineapple Fiesta. You have notes of pineapple, sugarcane, and coconut. This is the Paisley pick for the month. You guys, if you've never experienced the Paisley picks before, they are fantastic. This one especially is a very, very good fragrance. Pineapple Fiesta, again, front note, pineapple, sugarcane, coconut, has everything and then some. It is a wonderful Paisley pick. Very, very good. It's gorgeous coloring, right? Definitely looks like pineapple. And it's called Pineapple Fiesta. So anyone have a lot of love for this one? Let me know in the comments. I know a lot of you have experienced that. So we have formats of sprinkles, we have a room spray, and we also have diffuser oil in the Pineapple Fiesta. We're going to take this said coconut pineapple fragrance and mix in a little bit of Pinktastic, right? So this is going to be for those of you that like, this is probably more of a feminine, maybe sexy smell, but we're going to call it Party in Pink. Pinktastic made in its appearance a reunion, right, for our consultants. You guys loved it so much we brought it back and put it in the line. So you have notes of fresh raspberry, creamy floral, and amber. So we're going to mix the two of these together. Very, very, very good fragrance here. So lots of, all right. As far as questions on shipping, just FYI, I can't answer those questions while I'm live, guys. You're best off to either contact customer service via email or message Pink Zebra Home. I can't answer them. I'm just a messenger, okay? So definitely do so. All right, we're going to mix in, this is Party in Pink. So I'm going to start off with a couple scoops of the Pineapple Fiesta, and then we're going to come in with Pinktastic. This would be really pretty as like a lotion, like a body care line, something like that. Definitely a wonderful one. Tiki Beach has to become a signature. I know. I agree with you. Sunshine and Sprinkles. Have you purchased it in a body lotion spray? Did y'all know we have body lotion sprays? Of course you do, because I talk about them all the time, right? Did you guys know that we have Tiki Beach? Look, Tiki Beach comes in a body lotion spray. Talk about fantastic, right? Vanilla Rose. Now you're tugging at my heartstring. Now you are. Okay, Tiki Beach. Gorgeous fragrance. I was just talking about how this is a milky coconut. Definitely wonderful. So let's see here. Hawk have a good eye. Somebody have a good eye? What do we have a good eye about? Did I miss something? Let's see here. I'm making sure I'm not missing any comments. All right, let's see. Welcome. Oh, Hawkeye, welcome. New reps. Okay, I was like, did somebody see something? Did I already sneak something? I was so confused. Sorry. All right, yeah, Tiki Beach body lotion spray. So, I'm thinking we also have pink pineapple. We take ourselves to the beach for vacation, and we take our Tiki Beach body lotion spray. Guys, I mean, wow. All right, I can't talk enough about this stuff. I use this stuff every single day. Fantastic product. I sprayed a little bit of other things on my arms, so now it's like I'm smelling extra good today. All right, so we're gonna go back to mixing in a little bit of pink pineapple fiesta with some Pinktastic. All righty, how we doing up on the TikTok platform? Looks like we're doing pretty good. You guys are hanging out. So we're going on vacation. We're taking our Tiki Beach body lotion spray. We're gonna possibly we're excited because we're getting new vacation sprinkles tomorrow night, right? Who's excited for that? Christy says, I love the Tiki Beach body lotion spray. Me too. It's wonderful, isn't it? Such a good fragrance. Definitely good. All right, let's see here. Coastal Lover. Oh, yeah, that Coastal line is incredible. Definitely a lot of love. There's so many unique pieces tomorrow night, too. Definitely one of those shows that we are all going to love. Lots of love for it, and it is a large show. I'm looking at everything right now, a very, very large show. So lots of love for that. Party in pink. All right, so think of this. Pinktastic and Pineapple Fiesta available right now. Grab that. Don't wait on that one. That one won't last long. It was only available for the month of May, right? Lots of good stuff. All right, I was talking about Tiki Beach. We're going to pull it out. So I've got some Tiki Beach. We're going to mix with that one next. And then I'm going to grab Seaside Charm and Tropical Sun Shower. All right, Seaside Charm and Tropical Sun Shower. All right, this next one that I'm going to make, and if you are just tuning in, coconut has been the focus tomorrow. Please give me a seashell warmer. Oh, okay, Cindy. I'll see what I can do. Coconut has been the focus so far this week. Lots of love for that, or today anyways. And so if you are just tuning in, that's what we're talking about. Lots of love for coconut. It's definitely, I love this one. Rich and chain fatty acids and lauric acid, luxurious in the personal care line, all kinds of good stuff. I like coconut in a pina colada, right? It's if you love a good pina colada drink, you got a lot of love for that. I know that's just definitely, when I drink those, that's definitely takes me on vacation, right? And then some. It's not a good vacation on the beach without one of those. So Tiki Beach gives me some of those feels, as does Tropical Sun Shower. So this next one we're calling the Hut. How about that? Isn't that cute? So when you think of like the hut, think of like the beach hut, right? Think places like that, those little, like little cabanas and so forth. We're calling this one the Hut. So this is Tiki Beach, which is woody coconut, sugared apple, and white florals. Lots of love for that one, okay? Tropical Sun Shower, pineapple water, warm breeze, and coconut cream. Love that one. And lastly, Seaside Charm. We have sea salt, pomelo, and coastal woods. Good stuff. Let's see here. You guys are already talking about pineapple. I do, Stephanie. Isn't it good? It smells so good. That would be really good mixed in with your key lime cake that you have. That is your recipe. Definitely a good one. The Hut. All right. Tiki Beach, Tropical Sun Shower, Seaside Charm. This is called the Hut. Lots of good stuff here. This is going to be a very, very, very good recipe here, but what I think I'm going to like the most is you got your pineapple coconut going on here, and then we're coming in with the sea salt with the Seaside Charm last, right? So definitely you love pink pineapple. I know, I do too. And I got some blends with it that we're going to do here in a little bit. So starting strong with the Tiki Beach, and we're going to come in with a couple scoops of Tropical Sun Shower, and then lastly Seaside Charm. Seaside Charm is one that surprises me because of the name. But when I first had Sonia smell it, Sonia's, one of my co-hosts, she was like, oh my gosh, I smell orange. And that is because that second note that is in that is pomelo. And so there's definitely an orange component to this. Sea salt, pomelo, coastal wood. So you got your coastal salty sea salt blend. Oh, wow. It smells so good. It's so pretty. All right, so look at the colors there. So that's definitely very tropical. Lots of love for this one. All right, so Tiki Beach, very good. All right, couple scoops of that. We're going to go a little heavy on the Tropical Sun Shower, and then we're coming in strong with the Seaside Charm. Definitely a wonderful blend. All right, so again, calling this one the Hut, right? The Hut. Love, love, love that. All right, so I asked y'all, I said, where do you go on vacation? What takes you back? What reminds you of that sort of thing? So in case you missed it, I asked you about vacation. So if I had a vacation smell, it would probably be featured tomorrow night, right? Definitely. Never know. Okay. All right. So just in case you missed it, I talked about that and then some. So let's see here. I want to make sure I'm not missing any comments. It is good, Debbie. It's really a good fragrance. Lots of love for it. Hi, Rhonda. How are you today? How's everybody doing? My husband said when he thinks of coconut, it takes him to the grocery store for Mounds candy bar. Well, okay. For those of you that like candy bars, you've got your Mounds candy bar. Lotion spray, definitely a huge favorite of mine. A lot of love for the Tiki Beach. Okay. So definitely. Hi there, Corey. How are you? What's the blue? Kima, that was Tropical Sun Shower that was in that one. Tropical Sun Shower. All right. Next fragrance that I'm going to give you, it has that Seaside Charm in it. So we're going to pull that back out. This is another one of those beachy fragrances, beachy coconut, not so much as tropical vacation fruity, but a little bit more of the beach feel. So we're going to go, this is called Sun-Kissed Shore. So I'm going to start off with Beach Walk, right? Which is your ocean mist, sea salt, and driftwood. Driftwood coconut, which is coconut milk, amber vanilla, and warm driftwood. Follow that up with that Seaside Charm that I just talked about, okay? You like the seashore at Topsail, North Carolina. Oh, cruising to the Bahamas? Yes. That's my kind of vacation, definitely. All right, and then Seaside Charm. Ooh, wow. I'm picking this up a lot. All right, so I love it when you have a good cold throw. So, here, of course, you guys hear us talk about cold throw. Of course, when it's warm, that's not a cold throw. So right now, this is the cold throw that I'm smelling. This driftwood coconut is definitely what I'm picking up. That's such an amazing fragrance, and I think I'm really drawn into the coconut smell. Coconut is one of those, like I said, it's very nostalgic, it's very warm, it's feminine, it embraces all of the things. Takes me to the spa. I don't know about y'all, but it definitely takes me to the spa. All right, so we're gonna make Sun-Kissed Shore, Beach Walk, Driftwood Coconut, and Seaside Charm. Definitely a gorgeous fragrance. If you are a lover of beachy fragrances, maybe not so much of the tropical fruity, this is going to tone it down a little bit. You love Driftwood Coconut? Okay. Definitely got to make this one. Okay, that's my favorite to date. This is so good. Oh, wow. All right. I love it when I do that. All right, so this is a really good recipe. Write this down. Beach Walk, I have to make this one for me too. This is so good. I hate it when that happens. Beach Walk, Driftwood Coconut, and Seaside Charm. Yum. This is wonderful. Love it, love it. Fresh pineapple, fresh coconut. Judy, when we were in Panama, the best pineapple I've ever ate in my entire life was from Panama. For those of you that were on that trip, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They went right to the tree right outside where we were at, and they cut it down, and then they cut it. It was like the freshest, most amazing pineapple. So I feel like I need to go back to Panama so I can enjoy that, but it was so wonderful. Definitely wonderful. This is really good. Sun-kissed shore, beach walks, seaside charm, and driftwood coconut. Make it and absolutely love it. All right, I asked you about vacation, okay? So, in case you missed it, I said if we were going to go on vacation, we would go on vacation. And where would we go, right? Tropical, something tropical. Tomorrow night. Shh, don't say anything. All right, then I also was talking a little bit about this, right? How much I love that, right? And if you have experienced, I get some excited people, some people that missed it. If you've experienced our body lotion spray, you know how incredible it is. It's very incredible, right? It's very wonderful. Definitely one of those fragrances in Tiki Beach is definitely a good one. I love this stuff. It's an effortless way to moisturize. Hey, I never said it that way till now. It really is. We have effortless ways to fragrance our body now. Okay, so we're also going to do Tropical Passion. I love it. So tomorrow night, you're going to have a new fragrance to purchase. Tropical Passion Hydrating Body Lotion Spray is going to be available. Listen, you guys, the two of these combined would be fantastic. Spray one arm with one or spray on top of each other. Wonderful fragrance, Tropical Passion, introducing a brand new fragrance. Super excited about this one. We will be talking about it on the show tomorrow night. Tropical Passion Body Lotion Spray. Tropical Passion is the name of this. This is brand new. Will be available tomorrow night in this format. I love it. Looks like we had a lot of love for Peppermint Milkshake. Yeah, that was a good one too. I swear, I talk about this stuff all the time. I love it. I really do. It is a great product. So Tropical Passion Body Lotion, that's your next sneak peek. You guys know that I can't. I have one more up my sleeve, and maybe that will hit. Let's see if we can get another 10K likes on the TikTok. I'll probably show it to y'all. How about that? Deal? Tap that screen, share that screen. And side note, if you are not following us, give us a follow. I love to connect with you. I'm live every single day, Monday through Friday, and I need more friends. Tell your friends, go share us out. We are always on here talking about headache-friendly fragrances and then some. So there was my little spiel. We're definitely give us a share, give us a like, give us a follow, all the things. Lots of likes up in here. We get another 10K. I'm going to show you something really super exciting because I got something extra special up my sleeve. All right. I got some more blends for y'all, so hopefully you guys are loving this. We're going to pull out, again, that Driftwood Coconut, which is, I think I said it right behind me. And I'm going to mix in, I am calling Island Dreamin'. Like I said, everything, I want you guys to think everything tropical, everything wonderful, right? Sea salt and vanilla. All right, we need a moment for this one. So your coconut fragrance is Driftwood Coconut. You got coconut milk, amber, vanilla, and warm driftwood. This is going to be a very perfumey, very feminine fragrance, something I would definitely use. Well, we do have this in our hydrating body wash and body oil, right? Fantastic. Sea salt and vanilla. Lots of good stuff. Gotta go to TikTok. Okay, good stuff. So we're gonna mix the two of these together. So I am coming up with Island Dreamin'. If you are just tuning in, I'm talking about everything Pink Zebra. Welcome on in. We're doing, we are talking about that incredible show tomorrow. Hold please. I have to take a drink of water because I'm talking it up. Hold on. Okay, so 2 different fragrances. Miss Jessica, if you send a message to Pink Zebra Home on the Book of Faces, they would gladly help you. I cannot assist you right now while I'm live. Okay, my friend? But I'm glad that you are here. All right, so we're mixing up 2 different scents. This is called Island Dreamin'. We have Driftwood Coconut and Sea Salt and Vanilla. A lot of love for this one. All right. You had the fresh pineapple in Hawaii? Yeah, I bet it was really good. Definitely really good. Hi, Jen. How are you? You're back, right? Okay, good. You guys are fun. I love it. All righty. Let's see here. Lots of love for this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is spot on. So again, Island Dreamin', I would not even mess with this. This is perfection right as it is. Driftwood coconut and throw in a little bit of the sea salt and vanilla. It is perfect. Hey, Kara. Kara, I gave a Cinco de Mayo recipe at the very beginning. We should do it again so everybody has it, or I can just talk about it. Cinco de Mayo, tropical sun shower, orange mango, strawberry berry crush, and kiwi melon. Definitely a wonderful fragrance. Lots of good stuff. Geraldine says she has a tropical oasis fragrance. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Okay, yeah, so we're just talking about coconut and where it takes us to, the history behind coconut. In case you, let's see here. In case you're missing it out on any of it, just making sure I'm not missing any comments. I want to see what's in your recipe. So I'm going to go over here and just click this for a second so I can see what she's got. Ooh, she's got some good ones. So it looks like Geraldine's got Tropical Oasis is Tropical Infusion, Tahitian Beach, Coconut Milk Papaya, Simply Lemon, Orange Mango Mai Tai, Pink Pineapple. Ooh, a Dirty Lime. Zesty Vibes, Key Lime Cake, Aquamarine, and Malibu Dreams. I bet that's wonderful. Oh, that Beach Club body wash. I know, Kara. Oh, no, Christy. It smells so good. Doesn't it smell good? All right. So, Island Dreamin'. Definitely one to make. One for the books right there. That is definitely a must. In case you are new and you don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to be dropping these bags in your orders. So, if you placed an order today, stay tuned. You have a good chance of getting one of those bags in your order. And so forth. Okay. All right. We're going to do another. I got more blends. I got tons more, actually. Tiki Sunrise. Tiki Sunrise. All right. So I'm going to grab up that Pineapple Fiesta again. That's my Tiki Beach body lotion. I couldn't help myself. So we're going to grab Tiki Beach. Okay. And then I'm going to grab some Peach Lemonade. That is another favorite of mine. And then I'm going to grab Pineapple Fiesta. So Pineapple Fiesta is the fragrance of the month for the month of May. That's this one right here in the middle. So we have first fragrance is, I know, coconut is absolutely wonderful. We were talking about the benefits. So many benefits of coconut too. It's just like lavender. It's definitely a spa fragrance, lots of some relaxation, and it's going to take the anxiety down. You know, as moms, dads, we need that. You love the Beach Club body wash? Yes. Isn't that good? It is such a good one. Definitely good. All right. Yes. Lots of love. All right. Give us all the coconut. All right. You need a new light? Well, you might have to just tune in tomorrow night, Miss Lori. You never know. All right. So, Pineapple Fiesta. This is very appropriate for the holiday. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. It's a good day. Coconut, all right, lowers cortisol. So for those of you moms that need to take it down a notch, that's always good for that. Tiki Sunrise, yummy. Tiki Beach, Peach Lemonade, and Pineapple Fiesta. Wonderful. Wonderful. Such a good fragrance. Definitely make this one a must-make recipe. Lots of love for this one. I love it too. All right, peach what? Peach Lemonade. So this is Tiki Beach right here, right? These are soft soy wax melts that I'm mixing from. Woody coconut, sugared apple, and white florals. Pineapple Fiesta, and then peach lemonade. I just sprinkled everything. It was this sprinkle party. We just got some. We mixed them, right? Pineapple Fiesta. You like the Pineapple Fiesta? Good. Yeah. What are you mixing it with, April? I always love to hear you guys' mixes as well. Lots of love for that one. All right. How are we doing on likes? So we almost there? We almost at 40. We're getting there. All right. We get to 40K. Remember, I'm going to give away another sneaky peek. Lots of love for that one. I don't always do that. Well, yeah, I do. Let's be real. I like to do that. I like to do that with you guys. I want you to see what's coming, but I can't give you all the secrets, right? So we do have to share. We have to save some of the secrets. How does Pineapple Fiesta compare to Pink Pineapple? No mango. Pink Pineapple has a strong mango fragrance, probably a little bit of a stronger fragrance too in general than the Pineapple Fiesta. So definitely, but a good fragrance, definitely a wonderful fragrance. It is very different though. All right, so we're going to blend the rest of this Caribbean daiquiri. This is called Tropical Dreamin'. Caribbean daiquiri, sea salt, vanilla. We might have to add some more to this to give it a full one. How about we do, let's see here, Tropical Dreamin', sea salt and vanilla, That's what I love the most about the ability to customize my own fragrance. Let's just blend in this right here. So we need another fragrance. How about something with, how about some pink pineapple? Does that sound good? Sure. Let's throw in some pink pineapple. Okay. So this is going to have 3 fragrances in it. So we've got pink pineapple, sea salt vanilla, and Caribbean daiquiri. All right. So we're going to throw in some pink pineapple. So this is the Caribbean daiquiri. The rest of mine, it's sad. I'm going to have to go get some more. Doesn't that sound good? All right. We're going to go in. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, and 5. I went a little heavier with pink pineapple. Maybe we'll go 6. We'll go 6. All right. And there's probably 7 and 8 scoops in there so far. And then we're going to throw in, we'll go 4 of the sea salt vanilla. How about that? Or 3. That looks about full. All right. So sea salt vanilla, Caribbean daiquiri, and pink pineapple. We are calling this Tropical Dreamin'. All kinds of good stuff. Okay, that's it right there. Look at that. Let's get the 40K. Well, we're already at 40K. The colors make you think of a sunset. Well, see, we could have called this one Sunset on the Beach or something like that. It's so pretty. This is wonderful. Definitely make this one. All right. So we're going to put this one in a bag. This was the next recipe that I had come up with. Just had to add some extra love to this one. All right. So when you guys think of vacation, we were talking about coconuts. Somebody said that they needed some pineapple in their life. They need all of the things tropical, right? Good stuff. All right. Sunset citrus is my last recipe. Okay, so let me tell you, I'm going to show you something really cool because I see what we did. I'm going to tell you guys something. All right, so when we were on vacation one time where were we at? We were in the Dominican Republic. We actually pulled one of these out, which we put it back. We didn't harm it, okay? We pulled one of these out of the ocean. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show you a real one, but hold tight. I'm going to go grab something. Okay, so tomorrow night, right? We pulled, look at this. All right, this is a starfish, okay? And here's the cool part about this. We're going to be showing this tomorrow night. This is a gorgeous color of turquoise color. Isn't that cool? So this is a candle making kit. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we occasionally have these candle making kits. Not all the time, but this is the epitome of perfection. Is this not the cutest little thing? This is a starfish glimmer candle, and I'm very excited about it. It is so textured, yes. It is going to use 3 wicks, right, to melt the wax sprinkles. Definitely adorable. You can see here it's filled with sprinkles. Okay, so definitely a wonderful addition to your beach decor. We pulled one of these off at the bottom of the Caribbean when we were snorkeling. It's been years ago when we took that vacation. That's been 7 years ago. I can't even believe it. 7 years ago. And this is just the cutest little starfish. When this came out, I was like, oh my gosh, how cute is that? So I know I wouldn't want to tip it so y'all can actually see it. So will be available for purchase tomorrow night. Super excited for that. So many great things that are coming. So what are you guys most excited about? I want to know and why. And you know what? I only showed you a very, very, very small amount of what's to come. So lots of good stuff. How much sprinkles do you put in it? Courtney, I have not tested that. So I'll definitely have to find that answer out so I can give that to you tomorrow night. So I know that question's going to come up. I would say if I'm looking, probably close to 2 bags is my guesstimate. So I will find out the actual answer and get back to you. All right, I'm going to give you guys one more recipe. Oh, hold tight just a second. Let's see here as a lens. I got to fix something on TikTok. Okay, I'm going to give you one more recipe, and then I'm going to scoot off because I got a lot of stuff to do, but I got to tell you, I'm really excited about tomorrow's show. New hostess coming on to host with me. So let's see here. We are going to grab Seaside Charm. All right, this is called Sunset Citrus. This is a fantastic blend, by the way. New host is coming on. Incredible show. In case you are ready like me for all things to embrace beach, it is the show for you. it is the show for you tomorrow night. So definitely a wonderful one. I need that starfish. My granddaughter's bedroom is a beach theme. It's really cute. Definitely a cute. All right, Seaside Charm, Hawaiian Citrus, and Pink Pineapple. I'm totally picking up the Pink Pineapple in this one. This is, yes, it's a glimmer candle. Yep, you got it. It is a glimmer candle. Yep. Yeah, it's a candle kit, glimmer candle, but yes, it's a candle kit, meaning it comes with wicks. So definitely. Jessica says, I'm excited for vacation. Yes, me too. That's a great fragrance. All right, we're going to add in a couple scoops of each of these fragrances. Mix this up. Somebody's going to get this in their package. This is called Sunset Citrus. I gave you guys this recipe a little bit ago. It's definitely a wonderful favorite of mine. Lots of love for it. Oh, Lee, that's good. Oh, Pink Pineapple, okay, Hawaiian Citrus, and Seaside Charm. What makes this recipe is everything combined, but what I love the most about it is this Hawaiian Citrus is truly pulling the citrus out of the Seaside Charm. That's what our sprinkles do here at King Seaver Home, is that a lot of times when you mix them, customizing your own fragrance, helps you to pull certain fragrance notes out. Coconut is in your Pink Pineapple. It's definitely a spot-on, incredible fragrance everybody loves. Lots of love for that one. The coconut tree, I gave you guys some fun facts about coconut, so I am going to give you a couple before I hop off of here. We are going to be talking about coconut all week long. Tomorrow, lots of exciting stuff coming on the show. Cannot wait for it. Definitely going to be the show to tune into. Lots of cultural traditions with coconut originated in places like Caribbean, Polynesia, Southeast Asia, Jamaica, Bahamas, that sort of thing. They float, right? They can float miles down the ocean, which I think is pretty interesting. They're just very, very good. Obviously a good fruit. Fruit's good for us, right? Takes us on vacation. All of the smells, very nostalgic. You love anything with pineapple in it. Pink Pineapple, yeah, is really good. Yes, you need to grab some of that. That's good. So that is what we are embracing this week, and then some, as always. It's also Cinco de Mayo Day, so happy Cinco de Mayo to some of you if you're celebrating and so forth, and that sort of thing. All right, I'm going to hop off here. I got a lot of more blending to do and so forth. If you place an order, you have a good chance of getting a bag in your package. Make sure, where do you want to be tomorrow night? 6 p.m. Central. We will be live 4:30 p.m. FYI, 4:30 p.m. We are going to do a little bit of a longer introduction. So if you are watching from TikTok or Facebook, we will be live on those platforms with an introduction to Shannon. So I want you guys to meet her, get to know her a little bit. And then, of course, at 6 p.m. we go live with the show. So tune in. There might be something extra. You never know what might pop up on that show. You never know, right? But it's a shorter, it'll be a little bit longer than we normally do. We normally always come on and talk about, just kind of tease the show. But I want you guys to get to know her. Very excited to have her. So definitely going to be a fun day. I gotta go. You gotta go. Tune in tomorrow. I will see you guys soon.